it. Cut it. Going sound only today. Here on Hey Cultura, disconnected. Got fucking disconnected right when we start. Can we believe that shit? Can you believe that shit? It's unbelievable. It's totally ruined everything. I think I just want to start it all over again. I'm going to start it all over again. Fuck it. I'm going to start it all over again. Okay, I'm just kidding. That was just an excuse for me to use the bathroom because I apparently had to go again. So we just did that. Can we start it again? Can we do it again? Can I try it again? Can I do it again? Can I try it again? He cultura. He cultura. He cultura. He cultura. However you say it, that's how we say it. Now and forever. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. I am Studio Mogura, Studio MOGURA. Rocking at you from the MIA. Hit me up with the PayPal, at the CashApp. Hit me up my book on Amazon, Full Moon Nights. A chronicle of the Miami rave scene in the early 2000s and my adventures as a raver. Buy the softcover on Amazon, hardcover on Barnes & Noble. Check out octotaku.com, which is my blog site, as well as my personal comic shop for when I put comics up for sale. Check out my TeePublic site with my original t-shirt designs. And then also check out my Spotify playlist. And listen to my Spotify, man, because if you don't listen to it, they're going to just knock me down and no one's ever going to know I exist because, you know, I'm not like a superstar backed by fucking BMI and a major label or anything, so they could give 3 fucks about me. So, unless you listen. If you listen, then maybe they'll give 3 fucks about me. So check that out. My entire discography from 1999 to 2023, including this year's latest release, The Reflection Blinds You from Seeing the Truth. I know I'm late on this He Cultura. I know I've been late in the last couple ones, but this is how it is. This is still early in the season. You know, I'm in Jimmy mode right now in He Cultura. So this is like, I'm trying to do other things and really focus on other things, and then like, I know I watch the game, and then normally if there's nothing happening and it's just a game, I'll go ahead and I'll do He Cultura right after the game. But this past game was like a double whammy for me because I was watching the Laker game on one screen and then I was watching the Jet game on the other. And, you know, with the Jet game, you have to watch the end now because the Jets are like that. You know, even when they're down 21, you still watch that shit because you never know. You know, it's bullshit. But after that game, it was just so like, it was so, it just, you know, it wiped away all of the joy that I had from watching the Heat beat the Lakers. And even the Heat beat the Lakers was like so stressful in itself, and that's kind of why I was wiped at the end. I was just like, no, I'll do it later. Because the you know, literally we did not score with the last, I believe it was the last 3 minutes and 50 seconds of the game. The Heat didn't score. And we won by 1. And sometimes the NBA is so fucking mind-boggling, more so than the NFL, because you can understand why people don't score in the NFL. Sometimes you don't understand why people don't score in NBA, you know? I mean, I get it. Everyone's big. I get it. But still, you know? So I'm just surprised LeBron didn't win that against us. I'm glad he didn't win it against us because it would just made things worse. But for the most part, it's just that was our annual hello to LeBron. Our annual LeBron has to come in for fucking his yearly visit to Miami and do his thing of like oh yeah, remembrance of the time that I played here, it was great and all that shit. I mean, every year it's the same thing. Every year they say like they question him and oh, about your time here in Miami, do you think it was better? Blah, blah, blah. It's like every year, dude. Like we get it, He gets it. I don't know why we gotta ask the same questions every year, every year, every year. That's just nuts, dude. You know. Like, what do you like? And they only ask it really because they expect a different answer at some point, and I don't know what they expect. Like, they honestly are ask him over and over and over again, expecting him to say that he hated Miami, or he hates Miami, or he's better than Miami, or he's something with Miami, or this is Miami, or they want him to say, yeah, Miami's the greatest place I ever played in. I really miss it a lot. I want to go back there. I want to go back there and finish my career with my kid. Blah, 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 blah. Because that's what people really want to hear. They want to hear him say at some point in his career, I'm going to go back to Miami. Because if LeBron would ever say, I'm going to go back to Miami, that would be the biggest story of the fucking year. So that's what like everybody wants, and it's like no, it's not gonna happen. It's like for a minute I thought maybe, but now I'm like no, we're good. You can stay out in LA and finish out your career as a Laker. That's the dream of everybody. So go ahead and fulfill that dream. So yeah, it wasn't again another. It's one of these games. You saw how like the Heat basically rode the whole game. It wasn't like the Lakers were up like 80 points on us and then we had to come back, or we were up 1,000,000 points on them. I think maybe we were up a couple and no, actually I take that back. Yeah, we did give up another fourth quarter lead. We were up like I think it was like 15 or something, and then we let them back in the game. So this is it. This is what we are. Right now we're this team that we have talent. We can play with everybody, but if we have a lead, we're gonna go ahead and give that up. And there's a good chance we'll play down, the usual Heat ML stuff of playing down to the competition and whatnot. So tonight we're gonna see really get a good look at this team. Tonight's gonna be very telling. Like, are we gonna go out there, or are we just gonna fucking dick around and actually win this game, or what? What's gonna happen tonight? Like, are we gonna go out there and win, or we're gonna go out there and lose to this 1-6 team? That's not like a bad team. They've got people there. It's just that I don't think they have Morant yet. Morant's been suspended for like the rest of the whole year or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that guy. Who cares? But we're going to see, because he should go out there tonight and stomp this team. No problem. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the I would take Memphis, man. On the line, Memphis, for sure, not to win, but definitely to cover. Because this is totally the kind of fucking game that the Heat will be up like 20 fucking points going into halftime and then come out in the third and cough it the fuck up. This is a perfect game for that. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and expect from this game tonight, is that we'll win by the skin of our teeth, or we'll either lose like on the last shot, and most definitely we will have a lead of 9+ that we will give up toward the end. So that's what I'm expecting from this team. And so if that is fulfilled, that's actually a good thing. Because now you know this team. And you know what to expect when you watch this team. And you also know what they need to fix. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this team responds to a win against the Lakers, against a team that's gonna be a playoff team for sure. Lakers are gonna be in the playoffs. But we're going to see how we respond. A win against that team in the spotlight, and then coming back against Memphis, because we're una mierda. And see if we crap the bed here. So it's going to be very telling. So I'm interested in seeing if Jovic plays. I'm interested in seeing who Spo plays tonight. I'm already tired so much of Josh Richardson, bro. Like Josh Richardson, I hate that he came back to this team, dude, because he takes up minutes like Oladipo used to take up minutes. That he's like, you don't need him out there, dude. You need somebody else out there. There's someone else on this roster that is better than Josh Richardson, and they should be playing. They should be getting his minutes. But I feel Josh Richardson is getting his minutes because he used to play for the Heat and he knows the system and blah blah blah. And it's like, get the fucking system do you know? You don't know shit, bro. You just know how to fuck it up at some point. So I've seen it before so many times. I'm just done with it. You're not gonna win me over again. I understand that this guy used to play for us, but it wasn't like he used to play for us and was like great. Like if he used to play for us and was like, whoa, this guy was really great and used to play for us, and now he's back for sure. Josh Richardson was barely an average when he played for us. So you really had you developed no real loyalty to him. Like you said, yeah, your Heat culture, I guess, but you didn't really mean it. You don't fucking think of Josh Richardson when you think of Heat culture, do you? Do you? Because I don't. I don't. And I want to see Hero play with other guys. Man, this thing disconnects and reconnects so much at some point during the whole fucking stream. It's just really frustrating, dude, how often it happens. And it really shouldn't, because, pay a fuck ton of money for the internet and stuff, dude. And then you get shit. I don't know. I from what I remember in that game, I mean, Tyler had a big game, and Tyler's playing big, man. Tyler's playing big because he knows he has to. And Tyler's already got a pretty decent contract, man. So it's not like Tyler's playing for a bigger contract. He might be like in the back of his mind or something, but we don't have to pay him or restructure his contract in any kind of way or anything, because we already gave him a big contract. We just didn't give him a max deal, And I think I guess that's what he's playing for. But in reality, I don't really think he's playing for a max deal. I think he's just playing because he's got a good contract that he's happy with. If anything that he's playing for is pride, which is completely a different beast. When you're playing for like money and you're playing for your livelihood, and now you're playing for pride. Now you're playing to just let's see. So, I'm really liking what we see from him now, and this is what I expected from Hero, dude, to be honest with you, man. Hero was, when he first joined this team, you knew that there was major potential with Hero, and he had star potential for sure. For sure, Hero had star potential. Hero would take over games, and he would have great shots, and he's so fluid, he's so fun to watch, and, he has a really good game, a good-looking game. So, if you didn't see that coming, I'm sorry. That's on you. Because from day one, it was very apparent that Tyler Hero was going to be a huge star on this team. And now that he's average. There are people who said Tyler Hero would never average 20. There are people who said he couldn't even average 15, 16, 17, or 18. That he would not be able to average like 18 points a game. Like, people were saying that. This motherfucker's averaging almost 30 points a game right now. Like, if you would have told people, Hero's capable of averaging 30 points a game, they would look at you like you're insane. Like you're fucking crazy. What? Hell no. He's not Devin Booker. It's like, man, Hero could have been Devin Booker. They just would have started his ass. But in the Heat, they don't got to start his ass. That's one big fucking annoying problem with the Heat, is that the Heat are so by the book, so legislature, so fucking traditional, conservative almost, that they go things about it in such, I don't want to say that they don't evolve, man, because they do evolve in the scheme of the game, but overall, like, it's just, they're still hold on to these old school tactics, and like, the young guy doesn't start. The young guy has got to earn his keeper. The young guy's got to, ride the bench for the first year. Like, that kind of shit's stupid. Like if you see the guy has talent, play him. And it's just that at that time there were other guys on this team that were veterans that were considered like, oh yeah, no, we gotta play him first before we play a rookie. But I think this team really like set themselves back a little by not starting Hero from the very beginning. Like I think Hero should have been starting as a rookie, same way Maxi is, or same way Booker was, and it's just the real difference is that when on those teams Booker had to start because there wasn't anybody else. Maxi probably had to start because there wasn't anybody else. And that's not like that here in Miami. And on the Heat, there were plenty of other guys that could start, before Hero. So it wasn't a necessity. So, but now, woo. Now, what do you think? You think we need Hero now? Putting almost 30 a game? You think we'd be able to win without him? I'm sure we'd have been fine with Damian Lillard. I'm sure. But it's a different kind of vibe, man. Like this is a really grinder team that is just like coming out of its slumber still. And you see like the hits, you see the sparks of where it could all come from. It's just that, guys are a little older, so it takes them a little longer probably. But I think for the most part, this team, you were calling the goddamn fucking Spurs old before they even were in the finals against the Heat. Like they were calling Ginobili and Parker and this other guy, like, and they were calling them all old. They were calling Duncan old. And that was before they had that run against the Miami Heat in the finals. And they were calling those guys old. I think we just gotta calm down, just ride this wave, man, and see where this team is at the end of the year. See where this team is at the beginning of next. See where this team is at the end of this tournament thing, whatever the fuck it is that they're doing, like in big chunks. And then we're like, okay, this is who we are. Because right now we're 3-4 team, and that sounds more plausible to me than a 1-4, 1 whatever team that we were before. You're not freaking out now, are you? You're not freaking out now. Like we're probably not gonna go over 500. I don't think for a while, man. I think there's a good chance. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this game tonight, bro. I bet you Memphis is coming in with like a fucking 4-game losing streak, trying to fucking get another win, really frustrated and all that kind of shit. And all of a sudden tonight, all their stars happen to play tonight. And it's like, fuck, are you kidding me? And everybody has a fucking bang up game. I wouldn't be surprised. We go back to 3-5, and then we guys keep crawling out of this shit. Like this team ain't gonna be 10 games over 500, bro. And if it is, it's not gonna be for now. It's not gonna be now. It's not gonna be anytime soon. It's gonna be like way later. Way later that this team will hit over 500. So, just show patience with them. Show patience. Just show gratitude and just be like, whatever. We win it, and just don't get too distracted by the how the roller coaster looks on the outside, because when you get on that shit, it's really like a 10-second fucking ride, and you're like, what the fuck? So don't even bother. We will be. I'm gonna cut this one now because we will be here after the Memphis game. I mean, I gotta fucking do it. I gotta do the Cultura after the game so that I just catch up and I don't have to worry about that. And then the next one would be Atlanta on the 11th on Saturday. So I'm gonna definitely bang this one out tonight. Or no, because tomorrow's Friday. Well, if you don't see me tonight after the game, then it'll definitely on Friday, like 1 p.m. ish, 1 p.m. ish. I'll go ahead and I'll do the Cultura early then. But as of now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end this now. We're gonna, get ready for tonight's game. And then if after the game I'm ready to go, I'll go ahead and I'll do another Cultura. But right now we're okay, man. This is just quick hits. There's nothing going on right now, man. This is just play the game, play the game, play the games, play the games, play the games, play the games, and then and then we assess. So we're in the middle of it, okay? Just don't expect like anything spectacularly fucking groundbreakingly life changing, whatever, for me to say about this team or anyone at this point, because still nobody knows dick about this team. Nobody knows anything about this team. Like, anybody that tells you this is going on with this team and this team and this team, this is the team, this is what we're doing about this guy, they don't know anything, bro. Because not even the team has figured out what the fuck is going on with them. They're still a while, bro. They haven't even put Swider in the game, bro. And I'm telling you, man, that guy's gonna take over Max Strus's spot. And I would not be shocked if by the end of the year he's taken over Duncan Robinson's spot. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked, man. And so it's just like, that's why right now we gotta just sit back and watch these guys grind. We gotta watch Duncan get better. We gotta watch Hero take the reins of this team, because that's essentially what he's doing. I mean, all the scoring is running a lot through Hero and mostly through Hero and Bam. Like, Jimmy is a conductor out there. Jimmy is not looking for his shot. Jimmy is not looking to put up points right now. I think Jimmy's just doing his best to stay as healthy as possible, stay out of the way of just too many bodies and too much craziness, and just do just enough to get in the game, but not to kill himself, man, because it's just, it's a process. And what we really learned last year is that we went in healthy, and that really is what propelled us, Also, keep your eyes on the free throws, man. Keep your eyes on the free throws and how we're doing on free throws, man, because that was just so incredibly key for us last year. It turned out to be insane how key it was. Like, I remember at the beginning of the year we were bad and everything else, but we let in free throws, and I thought that was the stupidest thing. I thought it was so ridiculous that we were just so absolutely crazy good at free throws, while everybody else was like, But then in everything else that we did was we were so terrible. We were terrible at threes. We were terrible at the paint. We were terrible at this. We were terrible at that. But at free throws, we were the best in the league. And ultimately, that actually helped us and propelled us at the end. Because that helps us at the end of games when, if we're behind and we need to catch up and we get fouls and, and then we stop the clock and we're at the line and we're just slowly catching up. So keep an eye on that and keep an eye on how we do with that and see. Because I think if we're going to be this team that's just kind of just like, we don't care, we're just going to make a push at the end like we did last year, we're going to need free throws to be key. Okay? So, all right, Cultura, however you say it, that's how you say it now and forever. I don't make the rules, I just make the rules. My name is Studiomogura, Studio Mogura. Hit me up at the PayPal, at the Cash App. Check out my book, Full Moon Nights, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Check out my comic shop and blog, octotaco.com, my TeePublic shop, and then also my Spotify playlist with my entire discography from 1999 to 2023, including my latest release, The Reflection Blinds You from Seeing the Truth. We are maybe back here tonight after the game, and if not, we are here Friday. Okay, because tomorrow I work all day, and after I get out of work, then there's Loki, and then there's Lower Decks already finished, so there's Loki, and there's something else. I forgot what it was. Oh, Invincible. Invincible comes out tomorrow. So, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. So there's no Cultura tomorrow. So there's no Cultura tonight. Check us back here Friday, where we're gonna do the Cultura, and then the next Cultura that will be on time will be on Saturday night after the Atlanta game. Okay. And then after that following game was a back-to-back on Sunday at 7 p.m. And there will definitely not be a Cultura that night, because once a fucking again Sunday night the Heat are playing at the same time as the Jets, because the Jets play Sunday Night Football. So it's fucking annoying, dude. another night like that. So definitely that night we're not gonna. There's no Cultura. Is gonna move to Monday. So yeah. So you know what? Let's fuck that. Let me just tentatively just tell you, know what? We're gonna be back here Friday. Fuck it. So Friday, check us back here Friday, 12 p.m. As soon as I wake up, first thing I'll do in the morning, if nothing else happens, I'll go ahead and I'll fucking do the Cultura. So no Cultura tonight after the Memphis game is gonna be on Friday at 1 p.m. That's where we're gonna do Cultura. Okay. All right. Don't freak out. Just freak out, I guess. Right? Are we done? There's something else. Obviously, I'm not ready. I always hate when I do that, you know? It's really annoying. And I have to remember that once I do the transition, I gotta set up the transition so I don't have to worry about it later. Um, but I always forget. I just always forget. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, whatever. Don't freak out. Just freak out.